What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be taking on part 27 of MLB Road to the Show. So we are right in the thick of things. We don't have very many ball games left. We have 3 with San Diego, 3 with Washington, 3 with Chicago, and 3 at Miami. So we have about 12 ball games left. We have overtaken first place. As many of you know, I've mentioned in the last 7 or 8 episodes that when I was first caught up, we were 32 and 45. We are 14 games down. But we are not anymore. We are sitting atop the NL East with a 4-game sweep at Philadelphia. That was very, very huge. So if you take a look at the standings here, this is what we have. We are now 4 games up on Philadelphia. And, I mean, we're just grinding to the playoffs at this point. We have not actually clinched yet. We have not clinched anything yet. We haven't even clinched a playoff berth yet. Hoping to do that in this episode, actually. So sit back, relax, let's do this, and let's try to make the playoffs. I keep forgetting about the off day. So let's see what we got here. We got hitting coach, ball recognition, strike zone. We could do bullpen here. Curveball break. Let's see what we got on practice field. Four-seam fastball. I've been working a lot on my accuracy, my right field, outfield position, arm accuracy, and just fielding in general. I've been working a lot on my pitching as well. So let's go with this. Because I haven't done too much on my changeup, so alright, let's hop right in and see if we can continue the domination here. I believe not this game, but the next one, game 2 of this series, we will be pitching. So San Diego is 75 and 75.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the New York Mets.
And we are 87 and 63.
John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Chris Carter riding a power surge. Chris Carter up now for the Mets.
All right, bottom of the first, Michael King is pitching. We are already down 3-0. Nobody on, 1 out. Let's see if we can get something started here.
There's a swing and a drive.
And yes, I also, mini surprise, I also changed up my home run celebration as well. Hopefully you'll see it here right off the bat. Would be nice. Oh yeah, look at that.
He's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues.
There we go, doing a little break dancing.
You know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him.
All right, bottom of the third. Michael King is still on the mound. We are down 3-1. Nobody on, one out again.
That one ripped. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game.
Man, 2 at-bats and 2 home runs. I'm the only one doing any offense in this game for my team, apparently.
Well, he went up there looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Runner at second here, one gone. Well struck left field. And this one looks like trouble. Run across. They're still chasing it.
I'm gonna go for inside the park home run right here. Yeah, we're gonna make it easily. Let's go.
Score on the inside the park homer.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason. It's always fun to see.
All right, bottom of the 7th, Jeremiah Estrada is on the mound. We are down 6-4. Man, San Diego's a little pesky team. 1 on, 1 out.
That one is absolutely belted.
Yeah, he hung a curveball. That's not a good idea against me. All right, so we're going to have a guy on second and third because that's an automatic double that went over the wall.
Looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Big at bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in.
I'm going to try to steal here.
And now the runner breaks for the plate. In the dirt, blocked. Out at the plate. He tries to steal home, and that ends the inning. So they get 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors, no one left. We look ahead to inning. And we're back, bottom of the 9th, and stepping in for the.
I want to see the replay on that because I swear I was safe. I don't know, guys. I'll let you be the judge on that one. It looked like I was safe, but I could be wrong. Alright, so it is now 8-8 is the bottom of the 9th. I am up, nobody on, nobody out. Ron Marinaccio is on the mound. Let's go for double or better. Actually, I should have chose a home run to end it, but we'll see what happens.
Marinaccio back to work. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
this might be trouble.
I'm gonna go for an inside the park walk-off. Let's do it. Let's go. Inside the park walk-off home run.
A game-winning inside the Parker.
Well, you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
That was a pretty good ball game, honestly.
And the final here today, 9-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
I went 5 for 5, 4 home runs, a double, 5 RBIs. All right, let's get right into game 2. I believe I am pitching this game, if I'm not mistaken.
Chris Carter is getting ready. He not only brings immense talent, but also a contagious enthusiasm for the game.
On the mound, guys, I am 12-0 with a .98 ERA.
Padres going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch and towing the slab, Chris Carter. He's been a real force on the mound so far this year.
Well, he's a Rookie of the Year candidate, and what I'm impressed by is his ability to make quick adjustments. The control and command has been there, something you don't see in young pitchers, but I think he's got more than just Rookie of the Year potential, but perhaps a Cy Young in the future.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson.
All right, right off the bat, looks like we're going to get a boss challenge. I'm just going to try to strike the batter out right here. I'm not going to try to do anything too crazy.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. 0-1. Just missed.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Catcher wants a fastball. I'm going to do a curveball down and away.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first. And an easy out to start the game. And here comes,
I mean, that's unfortunate. I mean, I had 2 strikes on him, but we still got him out, so that was all right.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
If only I could have done that to the last batter.
High fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
2 out, space is empty. That to right. Taylor makes the grab on the run. We head to the bottom of the first.
All right, that was a good start. Good clean inning. I think I pitched about 8 to 10. All right, looks like I got another boss challenge, but this time I'm actually batting. Let's see who I'm facing here. I don't know who this pitcher is. Oh, yeah, I do. Dylan Cease. He is one of the better pitchers in the league. Let's go this middle one. Not quite sure what this one is. It's hit or double or better. So let's see what we can get done.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I mean, all I've pitched up until now is curveballs and fastballs, so I threw him off with a changeup, and now I'm going to throw a curveball down and away.
That one down the line, and that's just foul.
All right, I'm going to go with the catcher's suggestion here, but I'm not going to go way out here. I'm going to go down and away. Let's see if we can get him swinging. Oh, we had him looking stupid right there.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that.
I really don't think that he was expecting that.
Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And that one pulled foul.
Oh, man, I had him looking real dumb.
Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And that one fouled off.
All right, that first pitch was a slurve that was down and away. I am going to go change up down and inside here.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound.
I haven't pitched a slider at all this game, so we're going to do that. And we're going to go...
Do whatever it takes.
The pitch timer.
Oh, man. Stupid pitch clock violation. I hate that.
That must be incredibly
All right, we're going to go right here.
This is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
2-2.
That one misses in the dirt. Second inning here, no score. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So they make short work of him there. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Cronenworth.
I mean, I'm just saying I should be leading Rookie of the Year votes. I mean, I'm dominating pretty much every one of those categories.
Carter back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Cronenworth, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015.
0-2.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th.
I mean, I'll take that as a gift. I mean, that was kind of a ball, but I'll take it.
Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
On the ground, out to short. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. And now it's Tirso Ornelas. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Swing and a ground ball. Lindor gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 9 straight.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
All right, it is still 0-0, bombing at 3rd. This is definitely a pitcher's duel.
Ripped to 3rd, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Well, I can't believe I'm in the conversation to be a Cy Young. That's crazy to me.
Fastball is outside.
One ball, no strikes.
And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one finds the corner. Now 2 balls and a strike. On the ground and foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And now the count is out. Even. Fourth inning underway, no score. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
No, I'm not going to throw a breaking ball. I'm going to throw a fastball high and inside.
Base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
And that's their first hit, too. That's unfortunate. That's okay. We'll get it.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fought off foul. Man at first, 1 away. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left.
That's how you tally it up. I've still faced the minimum.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
All right, it looks like it's we've actually taken the lead. We've gotten 4 hits. I've gotten 6 strikeouts to his 3. I've given up 1 hit. He's given up 4. Not too bad.
That one in the dirt. Ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot. You know, these Padres, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Flares at that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Next offering misses down and away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And down on strikes. strikeout number 8.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter. And
I mean, these guys can't even touch me. Like, I am keeping them off balance. I am throwing. I mean, look at that. He couldn't even. He didn't even come near that ball.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Yeah, we're on a 10-game win streak.
Line drive, Adam in center field. Sometimes you'll be aggressive.
Man, my hitting streak is in grave danger here.
2 outs.
I am 0 for 3.
Now the number 2 hitter, Chris Carter. 0 for 3 in this one. Ripped to short. To second, there's Cronenworth. That'll end the inning after all. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Oh wow, oh my God, we really opened it up. That's crazy.
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row.
That's an interesting conversation for the announcers I have, talking about haircuts.
He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
And that one is lifted in the air.
That's fine. That's fine.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Tirso Ornelas, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
There's a swing and a drive. Pulls it in on the warning track. Make it 6 shutout. Welcome back.
I really thought that last one was going to be a hit, because he had solid contact on that.
Carter back to work. And that's a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Sia strikes him out for the 2nd time today. And here is Xander Bogaerts, 1 for 2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Nimmo makes the grab, 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
To the right side. Mauricio with the throw to first. That ends the frame. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and they're down 9-0.
All right, I need to get a hit, man, because my hitting streak is in grave danger. I hope I get an at-bat, because we're not going to have to bat in the bottom of the 9th, because we're up 9-0.
Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Manny Machado coming to the plate for the Padres after homering earlier in the game.
Yeah, and nobody has hit more home runs for the Padres franchise than Manny Machado.
You're right about that. It was just last year when Manny passed a member of San Diego's inaugural team from 1969, Nate Colbert, for the top spot. A changeup missing, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. A sliding stop, and that's a great play for the out.
Just so
That was a great play by the third baseman. Awesome job.
Arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
2 outs, base is empty, and now it's Elias Diaz. Clips the outside corner, and that is strike 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
1-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. Padres down in order. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit.
Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna get one last opportunity for to extend my hitting streak. I am 0 for 3. Nope, 0 for 4 actually.
And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Line drive. Ornelas makes the grab for the second out.
And there it goes. Just like that. Hitting streak gone.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Carter was a little shaky at the plate, but really excellent on the hill in this one.
Definitely some frustrating moments with the bat, Boog, but the way he was pitching, they'll take that just about every time. All in all, he had a good game.
Yeah, I gave up the 1 hit, but I did face the minimum because of that double play. Alright, let's get it on to game number 3 of this series.
Chris Carter getting ready. He's on an absolute tear. One down. Now it's the
I just looked. I have 222 RBIs.
Anyone in the National League. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And there's 2 down. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in
wow.
this series.
0-0 bottom of the 4th. Joe Musgrove is on the mound. I am 0 for 6. And that's going to end that. Finally. Jesus. I was on a real pretty big slump there, man. I couldn't get anything. And I'm going to steal on the first pitch unless he throws back.
I don't think this hit.
Runner on the move. This one in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
I'm going to take off again, too.
Runner goes again. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Tries to get back and save.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Swing and a ball popped in the air.
I should have scored on that last play. I really hate the running system. If you don't have the arrow 100% pointing forward, then it makes the runner go back.
Ready to hit.
Which almost caused me to get thrown out. I have multiple times in this series already, but that's fine because Alvarez came through, so we're winning 1-0 now.
2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended.
Alright, 2-0. Joe Musgrove is on the mound, bottom of the 5th, and that's going to be a flyout. Man, I am 1 for 8.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th, and now the DH, Chris Carter.
At this point, I'm just trying to get on base. It's 2-2, bottom of the 8th, nobody on, nobody out. Jeremiah Estrada is on the mound.
Estrada back to work. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tatis. And there's one down.
Now batting, third base.
And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the Mets DH, Chris Carter.
It's been such a good hit.
Alright, we are down 8-5. We're gonna, I mean, I'm 1 for the last 9, so I need to get something going here. I definitely need to get on base. There we go. Do not try that. Okay, that works.
They're at the corners now to start the inning. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extra.
Adams checks the runner. Carter back in on a dive.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Runner on the go. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Alright, we are down 8-5 in the bottom of the 10th. However, we have the bases loaded, nobody out. One of our best hitters, if not the best hitter, Pete Alonso, is up. This would be amazing if he hit a walk-off grand slam. Ah, man. We're gonna lose anyway. That double play killed us.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
Matsui is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Carter did well despite the loss.
Well, Boogie definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat,
I mean,
he can hold his head high.
1 loss isn't gonna kill us. I mean, it snaps our 11-game win streak, but we did win the series, so that's all that matters. Man, the Phillies are actually hanging. The Phillies are actually hanging pretty tough. They are still 4 games back, but we are definitely closing in here. And it boggles my mind how we have not even clinched a playoff berth yet. I mean, that doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, we have 89 wins. Alright, we're going to get a quick rundown of all the division standings. We already know that I'm winning my division. Cardinals are 91 and 62. I am really shocked that none of these are even shown up that they're clinched a postseason appearance. That's really odd to me. But anyway, Dodgers have the best record at 101 and 52. But yet it shows, I don't know, I don't understand that at all. It shows the Yankees as the only team that clinched a postseason appearance, but yet I have more wins than they do. That just, I don't know, whatever. Damn Yankees. I hope we face them in the World Series if we make it that far. I'd like to kick their ass. The White Sox are the worst team in the entire MLB. Not far behind them, though, is the Nationals. They suck. Alright, we're going to play one more game here, see if we can maybe clinch a postseason berth.
Chris Carter.
Hopefully, maybe. We'll see.
One down. And next for the Mets,
Alright, Jake Irvin is on the mound, bottom of the first. We are down 1-0. Nobody on, one out. And that's going to be caught. Man, perfect, and I fly out. That just doesn't make any sense. This game mechanics is off. Alright, bottom of the third, 2 on, 1 out. We are still down 1-0. And I just left the yard for the first home run in about 8 games. A little less than that.
His latest homer in an incredible season. And the Mets jump in front. It's 3-1.
Alright, 3-1. Clay Holmes is on the mound, top of the fourth. Looks like the ball is coming to us. And it's going to be a base hit. So I'm just going to get the ball back in.
One out. Runners at first and second. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one is gone.
I tell you, that ball just kept carrying. That was really odd. I mean, it just kept going and going and going. Initially, I thought it was just a fly out. Alright, 7-1, top of the fifth. Clay Holmes is still on the mound. And another base hit. He's going to be stupid and try to test me. Yep, he's going to be.
And he's out.
That's why you don't run on the Chris Meister.
Bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
So 2 on with 2 away. Next to hit, Chris Carter. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. And now up for Washington, James Wood. In the air, right field.
Relay, here we go, man.
Nabs it. Runner tags it second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Oh, he throws it away.
Okay, that was not on me. That was on the relay guy.
So 2 away.
I have no idea where the hell he was throwing that ball.
Singing, even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who will.
All right, Trevor Williams is on the mound, bottom of the 8th, 9-2, nobody on, 2 outs. And I just left the yard again.
Way back there, on its way, gone.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Got him, and that's the ball game. Carter really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Smashed 3 homers at the plate.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Chris Carter went yard 3. And stepping in is the speedy Chris Carter, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Soroka, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I really needed that single. Man, my batting average has taken a plummet here lately. Alright, Mike Soroka's on the mound. I'm gonna take off here.
Runner on the go. In the dirt, blocked. Safe in second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's...
Soroka throw over. Carter dives and can't get back in time.
That was on me. I was not expecting him to throw back right there. That's okay.
Perfectly. It's such a timing thing, and that middle infielder and the pitcher have to be on the same page, and it's got to be a good throw. Nice job right there.
Line drive. Carter makes the grab, 1 down. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location.
Jackson Rutledge is on the mound. We are pretty much blowing them out here.
Ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw.
I didn't get the dynamic challenge, but I mean, we have the bases loaded with 2 outs. And Juan Soto is on the mound. I'm going to get a double lead here.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner holds up the...
Alright, we're just going station to station. That's okay. I'm fine with that.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The other way, makes the catch, inning over. So they get... New inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Griffin Canning is on the mound for us. 6-1, top of the 6th.
Ripped to right, base hit.
And that's okay. We got... Wow, Washington's got a little bit of fight in them. Bottom of the 7th is now 6-5. Nobody on, nobody out. We're just going to try to get on base.
Rutledge back to work. That one is absolutely belted. And in 1 hops the wall.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that this is going to be an inside, maybe not. Yeah, this is not going to be an inside the park home run. They actually got to that ball pretty quick. Usually it is.
The game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to run on that. Because I'm gonna end up scoring anyway, so it's fine. That's cool. 7-5.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground,
wow. Washington came all the way back. It is now 8-8, bottom of the 8th. We have a guy in second and third with 1 out, and that's gonna get the job done. Wow. Okay, I was not expecting that ball to actually leave the yard. That was a deep, really deep home run. That was kind of crazy. All right, 11-9, top of the 9th.
That's an impressive swing of the bat.
And that's going to be caught. All right.
The Mets take the first 2 games of this series. Carter was a big contributor.
I'm going to check some real quick, check the standings really fast. Alright, I don't understand it, but it's only showing that this game must be biased to the Yankees and the Dodgers, because it's only showing it's showing the Mariners clinched. I don't understand. I'm 91-64. I'm 5 games up. I don't understand how I haven't even clinched a postseason appearance yet. Like, that's ridiculous. Alright, we're going to play this last one. Maybe after this one. I mean, Nationals have lost 100 games. They're probably tied for the worst team in the league.
He'll look to keep that momentum going today. 1 down. Chris Carter up now for the Mets. A big part of the game yesterday afternoon as he knocked in 6. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics.
All right, we are down 3-1. Bottom of the 4th. Mitchell Parker is on the mound. That's going to be caught, it looks like. Yeah, that's all right. Alright, we are now up 5-3, bottom of the 5th. Jorge Lopez just came on the mound. Let's welcome him into the ball game with a single. Wow, he could have actually caught that.
Man at first, nobody out. And now it's Juan Soto. Right-handed reliever, runner on the go, in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season. Runner goes again. Swing and a drive, deep right field. This one is in trouble.
At this point, if he would have caught that, I would have taken that out, because that would have been a nice catch.
it home as 2 score.
Oh, wow. Juan Soto with the inside the park home run. That was kind of funny. He's slow, too, honestly.
I think that by the time he was getting the second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. And that'll do it. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's the DH, Chris Carter. He's already homered here in this one. Bunts it in the air. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
I bunted for a single. That's pretty cool.
But instead, they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get it out there.
And they're all loaded up.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So bases all loaded up. And now it's Mark Vientos. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. On the ground, right side. He's in there. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Jacob Young. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's off the bag. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's.
I mean, talk about a bizarre play. That was kind of odd.
What guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Nunez is just 1 strike away. Swing and a pop-up.
All right, and now we'll do it. We swept the worst team in baseball.
That'll do it. The Mets take this one in a blowout. Carter had a sensational showing in the win.
Alright, it's literally going to make us win. I mean, before it even says we clinched. I mean, that's kind of ridiculous. That's going to make us actually eliminate the Phillies when I believe we have the second best. Yeah, we have the second best record in the National League other than the Dodgers. And I mean, we're tied with the Cardinals, but looks like that's that. The Guardians and Twins are tied for first. That's insane. Alright, well, thank you guys very much for joining. I do appreciate it. Maybe hopefully in the next episode we will actually clinch a playoff berth. But I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I do. Until next time, guys.
Peace out.
Peace out.